Soweto, Soweto, Soweto.
Vilagazi, the motherboard of this nation. Vilagazi, the reason for your children's emancipation. Soweto, we're free. Chains down and we're free.
Ngicacela umqondo ngicacela noqoqo irap ngidle ngibuza isibongo ingwele ngikhiphele ningobo ngaqedela nobuthongo nenkabi zami edube hostel ezingangifela siphinde sikubhixa ngenyongo from ezola to damini deep kloof to dosinville different faces and places banobuntu you can feel kodwa ugada bosheshasi trading nyawube for steel gets real to survive they would rob kill and steal it's the soul that echoes tear streams and river flows in all Mzansi ghettos this is Soweto Soul.
Soweto, Soweto, Ikayalami,
Soweto Soul, baba.
Yes, hello. This is Joep Pelt from the Netherlands. I'm here to do two things: to record an album with different musicians from different generations of South African music, and also to make a documentary of the music. I would very much like to meet you and to see if you want to do a project with me.
Soweto means Southwest Townships, and there are 22 and they have different languages. We thought we could never make Soweto part of Joburg, but it has happened.
Johannesburg is a hostel, no one's from here. The Tswanas are from Botswana, the Sothos are from Lesotho, the Zulus are from KwaZulu-Natal, the Pedis are from Limpopo, the Shangans are from Mozambique, and they're all here in Johannesburg. So whose place is this, you know?
This is the largest urban area in the world that is not on any body of water. There's no lake, no stream, no river. So why is there a town here? Because gold.
There was gold, lots of gold, commodities, lots and lots of commodities.
When the gold was first discovered, it was discovered right in the middle of what's downtown Joburg today. And the old mining gear is still visible in some places.
Did any music come from the mines?
Yeah. Lots and lots of music came from the mine. The music that came from the mine was Gampoot's dance, a language that was created underground for the supervisors and the managers, just in case you fall asleep. Because if you fell asleep in the mine, you'd get fired on the spot. They wouldn't even give you a warning because you are putting everyone in jeopardy. You're supposed to be working. You're supposed to be diligent. You're supposed to be up and vigilant.
So how did that music wake people?
The claps. Braga, braga, braga. While the supervisor's walking, this guy does it, that guy does it there, that guy does it there, that guy does it there, and it gets the message across to whoever.
What would they sing about?
They'd sing about home, they'd sing about Timayini, they'll sing about their exciting lives. They'll always have a smile on their face when they, hey! You know, We sing and dance. Both go in hand. We sing and dance for everything. Even before we go eat, we sing and dance. When we pray, we sing and dance. Everything we do, man, is sing and dance. I don't know. I guess that's why we got rhythm. Yeah.
The Zulus and everybody have built elaborate musical systems, or they've taken Western instruments and they play their own traditional music on it, like Maskandi, which is 100% Zulu music, but it's played on a 6-string guitar. And if they play your squash box, you know, the concertina, they have to open up the side and bend the tuning things to get their scales. So you've got your violin played with a
bow.
homemade bow, and then guitar. And so this is the old Maskanda. People here, they migrate with their cattle, so you're not carrying a xylophone or a piano on the back of a cow. Everything had to be portable. The guitar really saved Zulu traditional music from becoming a museum piece.
Fast, man. Oh, you're too fast. I can't go that fast.
My dad was a guitar player. Then my mom came up with these nice vocals. It was unique. And the girls, you know, if you see the girls dancing like they do, that time, you know, they were crazy. There's Maskandi.
That's Maskandi.
These are the ones which is only for Maskandi.
You need another cupboard for.
Yeah, you know, you see this cupboard is so small and the house is so small, so.
And more, even more. What?
This is the gold selling award.
Yeah.
So after all the hardships she went through. The passing of my dad, she kept on going because she started this with my father.
When did he pass on?
He passed on in 2010. We had to do it so to keep the name going. And then they were saluting her with this award.
Yes, hello. This is Joep Pelt from the Netherlands. Yes. I was looking for Mr. Joseph Kwela. I don't know if you remember, we met 5 years ago. I was making a radio documentary, and I am now back in South Africa. I would very much like to meet you and to see if you want to do a project with me. Yeah, I could come over to visit you maybe tomorrow if you have time. Okay, 9 o'clock in the morning. Perfect, good talking to you. All right, okay. See you tomorrow. Hij leeft en hij klinkt fit.
Bass guitar, I've done it a lot. It was only me in Johannesburg playing bass guitar. When you come with your songs, you haven't got your bassist, I knew that my job is there.
I was wondering if you could get your bass guitar for us. Play a little bit on your bass guitar.
When now?
Yeah, no? You want to wait a little bit with that?
Hey, wait. What can I play being alone? I want to show you something. Oh, yeah.
Ah, South Africa's Makanga, I can do that.
Makanga.
Makanga master, eh? Makanga, it's a vegetable stew?
Yeah.
It's
Makanga is a mix. Take tomato and onions and beetroot and mix them together, and then so we call it Makanga. Venda, Shangaan, Sutu, Vedi, mix them together, make a song, and sing together.
This is the old Makanga jazz. He was an urban man, but he put this on to be more African. The city boys were saying, well, we would like to play the American thing, but our people don't understand it. So what we have to do is to bring jazz down to the Maskandi and the Maskandi into the jazz. The hatred for the jazz people was intense in the government. The country was full of whites who couldn't tie their shoes, and now here are these black people who are wearing, tuxedos to play Duke Ellington.
How have you been doing since we
Well,
last met each
just
other?
at home. Every day like this, nothing.
Yeah. When did you stop playing regularly?
1995. No, I was still with Mashatini and my Hotel of Queens, although Mashatini died, but I pushed on with the Queens until I decided to leave because Max was gone and the rhythm guitarist was gone, Mashatini was gone, and then I said, no more choice.
You played together for many years. When did you start with the Makhona Trolley band?
With Makhona Trolley, we started 1963. Me and Max and Western Gosi and Lucky Monama. We met at Pretoria. By that time, we were the Guardian Boys, leading White's Guardians, and Lemmy Special, Mabaso. They were always on the radio from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, every day. One day, I see the picture of Lemmy Special. I say, it's a young little boy, how can he play? So I wish to play penny whistle like him.
That's me.
You're standing, look at your legs.
I'm dancing.
You're dancing?
Yeah.
You were dancing and playing at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's why they called me Lemmy Special. I was doing action. I was in action here.
Ah,
I was acting.
special action.
Special action.
What did Kwela mean? Where did that word come from?
When you sleep at another location, they don't know you. Then they come at night. Policemen come at night. They say, who are you? Where's your permit? And they take you. They're going to lock you in. That was apartheid. They go with a big van. We used to call it Kwela. We used to sign for each other. Hey, here comes a Kwela. You've got to wake up and run away. That was 1956. There was a group, elder boys who were playing penny whistles. Every afternoon when they're from work, they rehearse. I said to myself, one day, I want to blow like this. I want to play this penny whistle. By then, it was cheap, 75 pence. I bought the penny whistle. Then I tried.
Hey.
Got it. My brothers encouraged me, that we must open up our own band. I was the smallest among them. They listened to me because I was even correcting them when they were playing. Say, you are wrong. You are playing a wrong part. Play like this. Say, let's chance to go to town. Guys, what do you think? I was going to that. My brother said, no, let's take it. Let's take it, let's go to town and try. When we started playing right in the city, people just came like this. Just came like this. The policeman came. They say, hey, you, hey! We start running away. We know we are going to be locked up.
Why?
Why? They said, we are disturbing the traffic.
Were you?
Yeah, because people just flock, in the street, and then the traffic jams. The very same year, 57, there came a talent scout who took us to join the cast of King Kong.
See, here's that's little Lemmy.
And I saw you had this picture.
There was this heavyweight boxing champion, Ezekiel Dlamini, who was called King Kong. And because he was black and South African heavyweight champion, he fought everybody. And he used to go downtown in the middle of Joburg and shadow box with people, and he was a personality. He murdered his girlfriend in a fit of jealousy in a famous shebeen one time. They sent him to Leeuwkop prison, and one day he drowned himself in the prison dam, so it became a kind of a tragedy. Leon Gluckman, who was a local producer, he got together talent from the singing groups and dancing groups, acting teachers and dance teachers, and made a Broadway show. It opened at the Wits Great Hall, which was a multiracial space. There were certain designated multiracial spaces. And it had, all the famous names, Miriam Makeba and everybody.
It was like an all-star cast.
Yeah, it was an all-star cast for black show business, but of course whites were shocked to find out there was black show business. King Kong demonstrated to everybody that there could be a unified South African show business if it would be allowed. And the government reaction was, suppress it before it grows.
In 1960, we went to London. We had a meeting before. The directors and all that, they said no. Who wants to go home when we close? It was me, the first one to say go home. I said, yes, I want to go home. Some of them didn't say. They said, no, I'm no more going home. That was apartheid. When you think about going home again,
The apartheid starts in 48, but that racial repression had been there since forever. So there was apartheid before apartheid. But here, they took pains to devalue African things, except that they wanted the country boys to do those devalued things. See, it was always a big contradiction. Africans should be Africans, but being African is shit. Don't try to be Western, but don't try to validate what you actually do. And of course, it didn't work, but it left an awful lot of disabused and damaged and angry people. To be black, you had to pay for it. Driver's license, drink liquor, it's all forbidden. Whites forget how corrupt it was before because the corruption wasn't directed at them, or the crime either. And now that corruption machine envelops everybody, so does the crime. So the whites say, oh, it's going to the dogs, meaning now we have to live like most people used to live.
Sometimes I feel it in Soweto. I can feel it in Guamashu. This pain is real in my ghetto. Sometimes I feel it in Josie. Sometimes I feel it in Soweto. I can feel it in Guamashu. This pain is real in my ghetto.
Feel it.
Shwele baba. Shwele baba, shwele baba. This pain is real in my ghetto. Shwele baba, shwele baba, shwele baba, shwele baba, shwele baba. This pain is real in my ghetto. Come take a walk with me. Tati Santa Sami. These are my people, these are my people. Laba Bantu Bami. Come take a walk with me. Tati Santa Sami. These are my people, these are my people. Laba Bantu Bami. This pain is real in my ghetto.
Music is about how you pronounce, not about the instruments. I think a cappella is one of our traditional music. It's our roots. It's where we're grounded. It's something that our great-grandfathers were doing when they were taking the cows to the field. They used to sing a cappella together. We sing in Xhosa, we sing in Zulu, we sing in Sesotho, we sing in Pedi. It's the language that everybody is speaking in our country.
Since I'm recording an album here, maybe at one point we could work together on a song, maybe.
Yes, with the ladies. Yeah.
The traditional dance, it's a warrior's training. Warriors train by doing the dance.
What is the training part? What is being trained?
It's war. Zulu war is shield, spear. So when you're doing the dance, you are sharpening your skills of using the shield and the spear. And some of them actually use the stick in the dance itself.
You're in the middle?
Yeah, in the middle.
And you're here on the left side?
I'm here.
Oh, you're there.
West, Max, the late Vivian.
If we're going to do a session together, show me what to play. Like you said, you have some ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, I can play all right guitar. It's just I'm come from a different musical style.
Yeah.
So maybe then you can show me some things that I can practice on as well. They can work out something together.
He was always furious about we must go to Johannesburg. The studios are there, I've got the address. When we came there, West was playing very, 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 very nice. With liking the flute. Trouble is on my side with the guitar.
Was it?
I'm not so good. They say, okay, stand by. Hey, they stop us. Hey, rhythm guitar, be free, be free. Hey, they make me more worse. I was too tense. I can say, should I go back to Pretoria and go and look for a job? Because things is too tough here. But Wesley said, no, we come together from far, so we've got to, look, take care of each other. Magnet Music Supply store is where we find the bass. It was the only one. They said it was a sample, it comes from America or wherever, but only one in the shop. Wesley bought it for me. He bought it for me and said, man, this one is going to be easy for you because from guitar to this is going to be simple. You are no longer going to worry about 6 strings. You are going to worry only with 4 strings, less 2. You'll make it. Oh, really? Didn't take me too long. Dum, 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 They say, no, this is simple. I was a self-taught, nobody taught me how to play it. I couldn't play like down, up, down, up. I used to up all the time. I say my hand is got powerful when it goes up, but when it goes down, oh no, that note wouldn't be powerful. But if I stick it up, then it comes more powerful. Then as long as I've got the right note, the engineer, they say, I think this guy's got a hell of a punch on the guitar. Meanwhile, wrong.
Listen, I'm slow. I am
Yellow,
slow.
we met now, the real guys, Lemis was there. It's where now we started now being serious. 4 songs, very, very, very good. Another one, good. 4, good. Finish. Salary, same time. No signing papers or what. Every day we are at the studio, from Monday to Friday, preparing for recording. When we make a record, one hit, one song only can make the album that people get crazy about. And then the stadium will get full. Most want to see this Mashatini with this.
Mashatini and Mautera Queens, they are very popular at that time. We went to their shows to see how do they play their shows. They were very good, those guys, really. And some of what they were doing, we were using as Soul Brothers as well after we saw their playing.
What passes for traditional music now is the Soul Brothers, who are a purely urban 1970s concoction. Proper Mbaqanga to start with is Zulu women in beads and leopard skins, guitars, no keyboard. All right, now Soul Brothers have a keyboard. That's the big thing. Their main instrument is Moses Ngwenya on the keys.
I started playing at my brother's band. My brother decided to buy the instruments, drums, guitar, bass. When I come back from school, I used to play with their instruments while they were at work, you know. One day when I was about 11 years, 12 years old, luckily I overspent time practicing with their instruments. So one of my brothers came back from work and found me playing with the instruments. And he told the others that Moses liked to play this thing. Why don't you give him a chance? That's how I started to play with them. I didn't know about harmony at that time. Then I saw this thing, very big, you know, this thing. I tried to play it. Then I started liking it very much. You know, my first royalties, you know, I didn't buy a car, I bought this. Then I bought a car after, you know, because I liked this, man. I liked the sound of this thing. I think that's why I managed to have this style of music which I'm using, which I'm playing, you know, through this thing. You put these Western instruments and you play your own style, like you're making it to speak Zulu, not what this thing was meant for, you know.
And as time has gone on, the original Mbaqanga, which was the leopard skin guy, died. But the term has survived the death of the form, taken up by the Soul Brothers as a way to sell their music. But when they first started, they were never called that. They were always called Soweto Soul.
I chose the soul type of music because I was born in Soweto, not from KZN. All the guys from KZN, they came up here playing Mbaqanga. Mbaqanga music kind of grow to me, you know. David Masondo and Bozenzana Mkono, they came here playing Mbaqanga. So when we met, That's when this type of soul music began. Small boys, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
How old were you then when you started?
I think I was 16.
16?
Yeah. Because we were like youngsters, you know, and we came with a new type of music. People were enjoying it, you know, they were crazy. They're crazy, and we like getting fans, more fans every year. Up until when David got sick and he passed away. Now I'm alone. I'm trying to carry on with the guys, you know. It's difficult, but people, our fans, they're writing to us every time that please, guys, don't leave the music because we love this type of music. We want to show that now the band is going to carry on. The band is still alive and playing shows. I studied in my house. It was my dream when I started working, you know. I wanted to have my studio in my house, not to go and hire anything, take my time on doing music.
Swell! Hey, Kusami! This is Pastor Social Network in Popo, the president of the youth culture. He's royal and your boyness. Hey, Kusami! Yamba Nabafana Bambe Soweto Soul. Hey, Kusami! Pastor Barack in Popo, Ikuluma get cold drinks. Hey, Kusami! Swang like gossip in cold drink. Wow! Cold drink. Everywhere you go, my food in cold drink. 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 Cold drink.
Mom died out of HIV and AIDS in 2005, you know. So me living in a place like this, it's just been music. Hip-hop came to us in English, you know.
Yeah.
We used to rap in English, but when we started changing it from English into our own native languages, it started becoming more interesting. We started appealing to a much bigger market of people thought, it was Model C kids who went to non-black schools in South Africa that actually understand the English, that are in love with the hip-hop. So when we changed it and we made it Zulu lyrics and rhyming patterns and rhyming words, people were like, oh, this is pretty interesting. This guy is rapping about the Zulu kingdom. Pretty cool. How cool is this? With traditional chants, with traditional dance in the background. This is pretty cool, yeah. And for me, it was a blessing to actually be one of the pioneers of that, yeah.
Sifundisa abantwana bethu ukufunda nokuthandaza sithanda umakhelwane ehlonipho ubaba noma manga bambeke isandla ungipha amandla sakho wethu umhlaba inzonda manga you my brother you my sister ngiyamthanda clear hearted.
I'm an African boy. God gave me as much talent as he gave the next man. So why should I duplicate yours when I can purely make mine? What? Shooting a music video, y'all. Hip-hop didn't have a voice in this country in 1997, 98. It was predominantly quite Mpaqanga music, and your Maskandi music, and your gospel music, and your Saki Puramak music. The word was spreading about hip-hop all over the country. People were saying hip-hop is the new thing. Like my name, Zulu Boy, came to Johannesburg before I got here. You know, the toughest thing is working hard for a certain genre, you know?
Yeah.
And then that genre getting in the wrong hands. It's rich kids now that rap about themselves having skill. It's the girls, the popping bottles, the Madiba money, the Mandela money. I've got Madibas full in my hand, you know? Yeah.
So Madiba's become a symbol of money?
Money, dead presidents. I guess after 1994, what one can really speak about? Where did it go?
I don't know.
But it sounded like a good shot.
Yes, sir. Yes, we are here.
Yes.
Dankjewel, man. Thanks. See you. We'll be in touch. We'll see each other Friday. Thank you, brother. It's one of the songs which is just a chorus. It should be your part.
sibona ngumuphu unudlahleliyala sisala kutshela sibona ngumuphu Khumbula mama mina unudlahleliyala sisala kutshela sibona ngumuphu Khumbula mama mina manje
Build it up.
Khumbula mama mina Sengikhumbula sisala kutshela sibona hayibo engilaya sisala kutshela engitshela wasale one or whatever thina sesithunywa
Can I cry now?
To own your music is very important, you know, because here in South Africa, if the company pays for you to go and record, that music belongs to the company forever.
There's something that was not going right, with producers and the recording company. I started with Galo until now. I just say, outside, they tell me, there's no more Galo.
I only hear on the newspaper that Galo sold all the catalogs, including Black Mambaza, Motella Queen, Soul Brothers, everyone, Lucky Dubes, all the stuff, they sold it to Times Media.
People that tell me, do you know this number? Let me, do you know this number? He opens the phone. Hey, that's me, man. Are you getting paid for that? Nothing.
We did spoke to Eugene because we once worked with him because he knows the law,
The first regime of artists that did things differently, it was us. You talk of property ownership, I'm sure you can see. You just came back from an icon who is sitting at home and not doing anything, just waiting for his dying day. He signed the deeds of assignment, not aware that he was giving away his rights. He thought it was a condition that was packaged with releasing an album. I looked at the deeds of assignments and something very insultive, if I may say so. There's a particular term that says, if you're signing to Galo, Galo will own your music until 50 years after you are dead. You can only reclaim your music 50 years after you're dead. How do you reclaim something when you're already dead? You see? So it was something that was coined in such a way that it takes away your rights totally. Not even your children would benefit from your songs. Only your grandchildren. And by the time your grandchildren get to re-own that, then that music is no longer of value because nobody would be listening to that.
They didn't think about the musicians, who recorded those songs all these years. They just did it like that. But that's how things happen in South Africa, man.
Warner Brothers was given by Galo the whole heritage of South Africa. You're talking about Lenny Specials and whoever. They are no longer with South Africa. It's something that we were supposed to be holding so close to our heart to say, this is our trade, this is our heritage. These guys are leaving us. Not long from now, we'll be talking history that doesn't exist. And what we will say as a country, we have no claim, nothing.
But there's like the catalog of Galo, that's huge. I mean, how many recordings are we talking about?
I don't know, maybe thousands and thousands. I think so. Thousands and thousands.
I'm talking to you. Yeah, it's you who are killing us. musicians. Yeah. Really. Pew. Really. Pew.
Got that groove, man.
So, what's the next?
I'm afraid to cross this Jordan, 'cause my sins are too heavy for me, for me. Help me, to carry my sin when I cross the river Jordan, the river I'm afraid to cross this river Jordan, 'cause my sins are too heavy for me, for me. 'Cause my sins are too heavy for me, for
Father, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth,
Oh, dit wordt ook echt fucking geweldig. Oh man, ik ben nu al happy. Gewoon een muziekorgie met 7 lekkere wijven.
Is it gonna be number one?
It's number one.
Yes, the
We can start with this one.
Please,
What
please.
you prefer? I think this one because it's the most. We have to do the most things in this song.
Yeah. Please.
And we did. I mean, in Soweto, there's just going to be a couple of takes, I think.
Yeah.
And the other one as well. Let's start with this. That's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll do all the complex choir stuff first.
My brother, my buddy, man.
Hi, buddy.
How are you, my buddy?
All right, man. You feel?
Oh, my buddy, man. Believe what am I? That's me.
Hey, man.
I don't believe my eyes. Oh. He's my buddy, really. Even now. Wow. Yeah, until I know you.
sis ne-soul brothers kuba fanele thana amadaqa amavitshela abashelela kabamdala uphenphenphensis bahlala phenduka baphenduka mgidana sinanda njengofana nelanga isihlahla somhlaba esingahlalwe nyona ahlale yobhamuka amehlo umsila wegundane umantu umephephethe umfana owasuka ethekwini wesegoli wabamba umbhobho wagibela ey'ntabeni wamemeza kwanyakaza iy'hlahla December 21st, the polyclinic, Higamash was the day of my birth. Nontlanta Rebecca Wanglega, Sasekori Chicago Tangengati, Sashupega, Yanga Kunig in day of 10. But every day you know Tlanta, cause him up on 20 a pega. Pilo Yakuel, Le Pilo Yatiela, Goma Jalo Menchel, Fagashanga Fagashela, Kula Gabumela, Benchela, good gas Lumniamani, but for to win a wheatela, you don't wait to Lela, Escala Sapema, we soul brothers, no you pelts in Jalela, Gafundanga Kelesa, Gasepasan Kumelela, Kuyim, Umafula Sekela, Pega Manji Ankokela, Ilenchayele, Akandu, Togotelo, Nontan Shaela, Gubafana Letana Mataga, Bafana Letana Matag, Bafana Letana Matag, Tamara Vigel, it's a Tamara Vigel, Utamara Vigel, Spa. No Zulu boy, but for letting them talk about the Michelle like over my City Wars, and them especially City Wars, Soweto Soul. Sasha Babylon said Chigawen. Imina, who come out of the Michelle like about Tayu, but for letting them talk about the Michelle like about Tayu, pen, besties, Masala Pendu. What Pendu, and Kiranjo Fananilla, Poco Sanchi.
Yeah, well. Hlangene uthi ngila
acendeke ntolwane into eqhamuseke namapiki namafosholo abathi intombi uyedela kobudeni samasoka kuba fana lethana amadaka ngupheni bezisisi bahlala phenduka batiphenduka emgideni wasenanda yokufana nelanga nezintombi zasentusuma ezafika edowntown nase-Europe uzofuna uzulu boy ngafika ngayigquma ngequnga ngayichela ngentelezi ngayishaya ngodlela unina ngayishaya ngoduka nezwe zafuka ufufunyana zasho ngompoko kuhloko intombi ziyocimela zathi yazi wena mfana wazulu siyakuthanda mntakwethu usabele yabiza wena ntombi yasemawusini tshitshe likhula kwazonda amaqhikiza ngisho kuwe wena jongo selikhula amabhunge libele ntombi ekhashe kwakinye izigodi zonke ngithi naku nguzulu boy ngikhale emathonsi ngikhiphe sikanandi isililo ngiyoyishaya iphelele ngiyomemeza unosungeza ngiyomemeza indlakudla ngithi dudu ntombi ngiyakuthanda ngithi dudu ntombi ngiyakuthanda ngithi dudu ntombi ngiyakuthanda